seems to be the key area.
No, that's sort of the main one. Customer service is real important to me, and billing, that's another key area.
Mm-hmm. Can you expand on that a little bit?
We're going to go to a centralized billing system, and part of the problem is we continue to grow. In a lot of areas, we get different bills and all that stuff. So what we're trying to do for our customers is provide centralized billing, as well as we would like to have the same thing from the vendors we do business with.
That's exactly our concerns with our vendors, and why we've come up with just about any kind of a billing mechanism you'd like us to implement, whether it be central billing to you as well as copies of bills to your outloading locations.
Oh, great.
How
I could
many
save
other
us a lot of time.
That's great, yeah. How many other locations do you have?
Well, I have the franchise for the entire state. And right now, I've got 100 employees.
Okay. So I don't know if I gave enough description to how we could solve your billing concerns, or do I need to address that any further?
Well, it sounds like you guys are pretty flexible there. If you guys can give me central billing,
Yeah, we can do
that's
that.
great.
We can do
That would be helpful.
with details on it as well. What other concerns do you have about MCI being able to support your business?
Well, we're growing. Can you guys handle, all the states we're in? Are there any limitations?
No, we're across the country, probably maybe just relating to the size of our intelligence network. We've got an all-digital network, and when we added fiber optics, we were the first and we're the largest fiber optics company in the United States, technology-driven, and we tripled our network capacity, so I think we've got more capacity than you're going to need. I mean, we have it right satisfied today by your communication.
Well, one of the things we're looking at is, as we continue to grow, is we're trying to reduce our costs. That's one issue.
Okay.
And enhance our customer service.
And what ways are you looking at to reduce your costs?
I don't know a whole lot. I was talking to my office clerks that looks at the phone bills, and apparently we have a lot of collect calls that come in here from our sales folks and our customers.
Can you quantify that? About how much a month is that?
Sales folks, we have 5 of them right now, and as I said, we're going to double that. About $100 to $150 a month each for them calling back in. And I guess there's another $200-300 a month that our customers call us collect because they don't want to pay for the call.
We said we can do that. You've got some concerns on your collect calls and your communications bill, which I think we'll address in our proposal and reduce that significantly. You've got a desire to enhance your customer service, which we're extremely well versed in doing, and I think you'll be satisfied to see and happy to see the proposal we're going to be making. When can we set up a time to do that? Are you available next week?
Next week's not a good week. I'm out of town.
Okay. What would be a good time to get together with you?
Let's say 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks today, about the same time?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, I'll confirm that with your secretary and send out a letter confirming that time. Is there anybody else you'd like to have in that meeting with us to review the proposal?
No, just myself.
I again appreciate your time. I think the information you provided me with today really gives me a feeling that we're going to progress in this proposal, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in 2 weeks.
Good.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Turn this off.
Let's stop it while we do that.
Yeah.
You're really getting into that, and before you get going, just let me level set and tell you that I've got considerable European experience, and I think as your MCI consultant, I hope I'm able to provide some added value to your company.
You in the service over there or something?
No, this was, I was with IBM before MCI, and I spent an awful lot of time in Europe.
Oh, okay.
And I think that might provide some interesting parallels to what you're trying to do in your expansions.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to get some information about your company and about what your expansions are. So if you'd like to get into that and tell me what some of your broad
Yeah, if you think
European-
there's something that you can do for me there.
Mhm. What are some of the expansion plans you're looking to make in Europe?
We're going to open up in England and Belgium and France. We're going to have a guy in each of those countries. He's going to one-man show. And that's... out of that.
Okay. In terms of dollars,
Well, it's really kind of fidgets
or
five.
your sales manager? MCI has, and it provides a much better voice quality. I mean, you probably, if you've been on calls to Europe, you get static on the line.
Yeah.
None of that problem with MCI's calls.
All right.
So it's a much better technology that's being used. And I think I'd like to demonstrate that to you as well. You know, we can make a call right from your office to our office in Europe or your office in Europe on our bill and let you test that.
Okay, why don't we do that, and then if that looks good, I'll tell you, if that sales manager saw that, he'd
Super.
go
In
bananas.
fact, why don't we do that? Why don't we plan your next sales meeting? Are these people ready to make their...
You can really do that.
Yeah, let's
You
do
really
that Monday. Why don't we set that up for a Monday test?
Okay, well, we'll discuss that a little later, and
Super.
we'll set up the details on that, okay.
Okay, the other thing, in fact, before we get off of this, the other capability that MCI has that I wanted to make you aware of, in case the sales manager is not available on that Monday service call, conference call,
Okay.
is a voicemail capability. So wherever he is in the country, that if he wants to listen to those forecasts and get his message out and receive information from those salesmen in Europe, we have voicemail. So are you familiar with voicemail?
Well, yeah, around.
Leaving
yeah.
messages and...
Yes. What they're spending and how they're spending it and where they're spending it.
Okay, because with something we call account numbers, we could give each one of these gentlemen an account number. Mr. Turner, I'm Gordon Frank, your MCI rep.
Yeah,
Good to see you again.
I was expecting you. How's everything going today?
Well, everything's going good with me. How are you doing?
Jeez, yeah, a little busy, but
First visit to Atlanta?
I sure did. I was there in their box. It was a great game.
What did you think of them?
Oh, he's a monster. I sure as heck wouldn't want to play against him.
Well, I'd like to discuss moving ahead with the MCI proposal with you today so you can begin realizing the $5,000 a year savings we've offered, and you can afford to go to those games as often as you like.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. I've had sprinting here for a long time, and let me just see something here. Yeah, that's what, they seem like they're a little...
Three things. One, I'd like to talk to you about the voicemail and the residence executive calling that you've expressed an interest in. I'd like to reduce the phone abuse you've been experiencing with some of the MCI applications. And finally, I'd like to discuss the centralized billing approach with applied discounts that I think will also realize some savings for you. MCI's proposal is the first step in moving forward with our relationship. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah,
This agenda?
that sounds okay.
Anything you want to add or change to that?
No, let's start with that first thing. You said something about voicemail.
Yeah.
Which